suffering from procrastination for quite some time, and I really want to leave it in 2023. It has made me create some habits that I want to leave in 2023. I'm not like a professional graphic designer, but I feel like the work I do is quite okay. I used to do indoor workouts, more like home workouts, and then I started going to the gym, which it helped. Hey guys, welcome back to another Sitdown Podcast Show. If you're new here, my name is Ethel Adoma. This is the Sitdown Podcast Show where I talk about random things you probably don't care about. In today's video, I am going to be talking about some habits that I would so love to leave in 2023, because I'm saying I would love to leave them in 2023 because I don't know if I can. My mind and myself, I really want to leave these habits in 2023 and move on to creating new habits and sticking to them, rather than creating these habits at the beginning of the year and going back to these habits that I would want to leave in 2023. So let's just hope for the best, and I'm going to be updating you on the progress of me leaving these habits in 2023 or not. So the main thing that I would really want to leave in 2023, which is, let's say, the main thing that has been bothering me, the main thing that has been making me unproductive and me not feeling my best self, is procrastination and laziness. I'm using and not all because I feel like procrastination goes hand in hand with laziness, or laziness goes hand in hand with procrastination. I think I just said the same thing twice. Anyways, procrastination is you putting off work that you can do now to be done later, and literally just do nothing now, which I think the same goes for laziness. With laziness, you just put something off to be done later, something that you can do now. And so yeah, that is why I decided to choose and. So I have been suffering from procrastination for quite some time, and I really want to leave it in 2023 because recently, getting to the end of this year, my mom has been complaining about the fact that I don't listen. Isn't that I don't listen? It's like I choose to do things at my own pace. It's not that I'm doing the things at my own pace, so I just happen to be procrastinating. And it's like these petty things that I can do without being told to. I procrastinate to the point where my mom would have to tell me like twice or three times, get angry and shout at me to do it before I go to do it, with anger in me, because it's like I feel like she's forcing me to do it, because my body, my mind is not ready to do that task, and she's forcing me to do it. So procrastination, I feel like it has also been kind of like I feel like it has been interfering with my day-to-day activities. Okay, yeah, that's what it's meant to be. It has been interfering with my relationship with my parents and other people. I'm working, so I feel like procrastination has been interfering with me working, because instead of me doing something very small, very menial to help me improve on whatever it is that I'm doing, I tend to procrastinate and leave it to be done later on, and then I never do it. So yeah, that's it. Procrastination and laziness has been affecting some parts of my life. It has made me create some habits that I want to leave in 2023. And some of these habits I'm going to be sharing with you. I couldn't remember everything that I wanted to say. This is kind of like an impromptu video, so you guys bear with me, okay? So the first thing that procrastination has made me create, or the first bad habit that procrastination has made me adapt, is not learning a new skill. This year, I took it upon myself to learn a new language. I started learning that language like 2 years ago, but I decided to, devote most of my time in it and be a master of it. But I'm still a beginner because I procrastinated a lot and I didn't really put much into learning this new language because my laziness and procrastination took a hold of my life, and it's made me not do the things that I was supposed to do. And I also took it upon myself to study fashion online. I've told you guys, should I say? I have been telling you guys that I really want to venture into fashion. So this shouldn't be any news. If it's news to you, then you probably haven't watched my previous videos. I think I have some videos relating to fashion on my channel, so you can check them out, even though they're not the best. But they're still okay. We are improving. Okay, we are improving. Anyways, I got this free course on Allison. Is it Allison? Yeah, Allison. And it's a fashion, kind of like a fashion degree program that I started working on. And I think I did the first module, and then I started the second module, but I couldn't even get halfway through that. And then my procrastination and my laziness hit me like me being hit with a rock. And I just felt like, and I couldn't get up again. I never went back to it. Well, I didn't procrastinate on me doing my fashion program to scroll on Instagram or anything, but I have been really busy because I have been doing some graphic design work recently, and it's not easy doing graphic design. Okay, I'm not like a professional graphic designer, but I feel like the work I do is quite okay. I don't know if I should put samples of the things that I do, but if you guys want to see samples of the things that I do, I think I'm going to compile them into a YouTube short and then show you guys on your request. Okay, so comment down in the comment section if you want me to show you some of the graphic design works that I have done. There's not much, but it's okay. I really want to get back into studying fashion because I want to complete that course next year. Next year I have so many plans, especially relating to fashion, and me completing that fashion course or program is like the first thing that I need to do. And I have set a limit for myself, like a time limit for myself. I'm not going to share that because if it gets to that time limit and I mean if I'm not done with that course, you guys are going to be on my neck and be like, you said you would do it and you didn't do it. But I said at the beginning of the video that I would really want to leave these habits in 2023. So if I happen to pick them in 2024, which I hope I don't, please don't come at me, okay? But pray for me that I don't take them into the next year. Now, the next thing, or the next bad habit that procrastination or laziness had made me create or had made me adapt is not working out. So back in university, I used to work out. I used to do indoor workouts, more like home workouts, and then I started going to the gym, which it helped. Oh my god, I looked so good. I loved my body. Not that I hate my body as it is now, but I loved the improvement that I got. I loved like the body changes that I was getting. I loved it. And then final year happened with projects and me being stressed and all that. I decided to put that off. And after school, I never went back to it. And it has been over a year since I got back into working out, and I really feel bad. I really feel bad about it, and I really want to go back into working out because I feel like it's going to help me mentally and physically, not me just feeling good about my body or looking good, but I feel like it's going to help me mentally as well. So yeah, we are going to kick procrastination out of me having to work out, even if it's me doing a little bit of stretching or yoga or some home workouts. We're going to do it in 2024. I am not going to miss any workout day in 2024. I hope I don't. The next thing that I would want to leave in 2023, which this is not related to procrastination, okay, is eating unhealthy foods. I have a sweet tooth, okay? I have a sweet tooth. I love my tea sweet. I used to take coffee back in school, and I love the sweet and cold. I love my tea sweet and cold. I love all my beverages to be sweet. I remember my mom bought this cranberry and raspberry juice. I think if I get a picture of it, I'll put it on the screen. But my mom bought it, and I was like, okay, I'm going to try it to help me with my sugar intake, because like to help me adjust to the little sugar in the juice. And oh my god, it tasted like syrup, like bitter syrup, and I never took that juice again. I mean, I couldn't even drink the little thing that I poured. So yeah, and I love cake, I love pastries. I actually prefer sweet pastries to like those meat pies, and you know, those ones with a lot of saltiness on the side. I prefer my pastries on the sweeter side. So cookies, biscuits, toffees. Toffee is not a pastry, is it? Is toffee a pastry? I don't think it is. Cake, cupcakes, cake. I love them on the sweeter side, and when I say the sweeter side, I mean the sweetest side. And it hasn't been the best. It hasn't helped me the most. I feel like if I had white fat, I would have been bloated by now. But I have been blessed with a brown fat and a very fast metabolism. So I don't get fat no matter how much I eat and no matter the amount of junk food that I eat. But it has actually been affecting me, like health-wise. I haven't been feeling well recently. I mean, just out of the blue, I've been coughing. You might blame it on the weather, but the weather has done nothing. My room is super hot. At times I have to turn on the fan to sleep, but now I know that we are in a colder night season, so I don't sleep with my fan on. But I've been coughing, and aside that, I've been getting some weird colds and headaches out of nowhere, and I really know that it's from my excessive intake of sugar, which I have to reduce, but I don't know if I can do that. But I have to discipline myself and limit the amount of unhealthy foods that I eat next year, which I will try to document if I can for you guys. Now, the next thing that I would love to live in 2023 is the thought of the world revolves around me. Yeah, I know. Most of us think this way, okay? We tend to only think about ourselves and feel like everything that is happening around us is happening because of us or is happening for us. And we don't really think about other people's opinions. Like, we create decisions for people. I have been a very bossy friend to some friends of mine, a bossy colleague to some colleagues. You know, you get what I mean, okay? And later on, after I do that, I sit back and I'm like, okay, this is not the best. This is not the best, and I should really do something about it. So I try to apologize if what I did hurt the people that I did it to, or if I feel like it was on the extreme side. I apologize to them and tell them that I will try to not do that again. Like, I mean, I would try, because there are, you know, these are habits that I don't know where I picked them from, and it's like they've grown on me, so I cannot just stop at once. I'll have to work towards stopping it, so I have to try to stop doing those things. So yeah. And the last and final thing that I would want to live in 2023 is not caring about anything or anyone, or living a non-caring life. I haven't cared about anyone, like, ever since like, for a really long time. I don't really care, especially when it comes to academics. I don't care. I think up until university, when I trailed a couple of papers, even now I cry, I didn't really care about it, but I was sad. I cried that I trailed, but then after I cry, I'm like, I tell myself, yo, you didn't learn, that's why you trailed, so why are you crying? You know? And I try my best to not trail again, but my mind always does whatever it feels like doing. So yeah. And sometimes I just do things and it's like I don't care about people I have had people tell me that I'm a very stingy person. Is it stingy or stingy? I think it's stingy. I have had people tell me that I'm a very stingy person and that I don't think about other people. And well, for me and food, I'm very stingy when it comes to my food. That's for that one. I don't know if I'll be able to stop that stinginess relating to food, but I'm very stingy when it comes to my food. And other things, I don't think I'm that stingy when it comes to other things. But yeah, people say that a lot. So I've been working on myself. I've been reflecting on some of the things that I do. I try to reflect back on the things that I do immediately after I do them, or immediately after I am prompted of it. If I do it unaware and someone prompts me, I reflect on it and I'm like, okay, so this is what I did, and I have to keep it at the back of my mind that I'm not going to do it anymore. So in 2024, me leaving these habits in 2023, I'm going to have to be very, very disciplined, keep these habits at the back of my mind, and whenever I try to do them, I remind myself that, Ethel, we're leaving this in 2023, do not bring it back in 2024, and I try my possible best to not do it. So that is that. Before I end the video, I want to introduce you guys to my babies. You guys have seen my big baby here. I call her Elizabeth. I just created the name anyways. I call her Elizabeth, and it's a snake plant. It looks really old because it's an old snake plant. I wanted to get like a smaller one, but I killed it. So I went for this bigger one. And those of you who have been following me on Instagram, you will notice that I got this vase from Be Favored Bottles and Jars. It's actually a bottle or a glass vase, which I've turned it into a vase. Did I say vase that I've turned it into a vase? Well, I think it was labeled a vase. Yeah. It's a vase on their website, so yeah. I got it, but people use this to serve cocktails in like bars and restaurants, so that's why they sell it. But I got it to be used as a vase, and I put my snake plant in here because this is a bigger bottle or a bigger vase, sorry. And because I was planting the bigger snake plant, which already looks worn out. You guys don't bother my Elizabeth, okay? She's old. She's a couple years old, but new ones should be sprouting quite soon, probably next year, and I'll cut these old Elizabeth fringes off. So yeah, and I have my other two babies. I don't know if you guys can see them. So these two are the same plants. I don't know the names of these plants, but I'm going to try to find them and put them on the screen somewhere. So these two are the same plants. I'm going to transfer them into a different vase because they grow quite big. And then this one in here too is a different one, which I'm also going to transfer into another vase. And then I will plant a different plant in this vase. So I wanted to have like a little greenery in my room, and so far so good. I don't see any improvement in this one, but these were like really, really little planters. I think that's what they're called. And as you can see, they've sprouted beautifully. They don't get much sunlight, so you don't see much leaves on it, but I try to give them sunlight or love every weekend. So every Saturdays and Sundays I put them out for them to receive some sunlight. I water them I think once each week because they are succulent plants and they don't need to be watered that much. So oh my god, I'm so tired. I'm going to end today's video here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want more of these types of videos, do well to subscribe to my channel. Comment your thoughts, your suggestions, what you want me to talk about in my upcoming episodes. I feel like I shouldn't do episodes anymore, but whatever. Just put whatever is going on in your mind, whatever you want to tell me in the comment section, and I was about to say I promise I read all my comments, forgetting that the most comments I've gotten is 20 comments. So, and I think I got that in like a month, and I haven't gotten any more for that particular video. So yeah, I do read comments and I like every comment that I put in, so please do well. Do not forget to subscribe if you're new, to join the family and to support me, and to also click on the notification bell to receive notifications whenever I upload a new video. So stay tuned and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.